Hey Sidekicks, welcome back to another 100 Days of Making Comics. Today is day 32, and I think today's page turned out pretty well. I have some plans for it later on, so it's not quite finished in parts, but again, I wonder if because my plans for this one are I'll leave like little parts in white and fill them in later, and they'll just be. Oh, when I say that, I mean the bits for Zap's eyes are kind of like their sort of energy, like pure energy, and I want to see if like I can make something like say a Kirby crackle or something that like shows that sort of shows it as like pure energy, and by leaving it blank I don't have to worry about it now, and that approach I think is very flexible because it may just be I might just make a horrible mess if I were to just do the whole thing in inks, because I may want to fix it later on, who knows. Maybe I might actually use halftones with it, but I'm not really sure right now. I also thought, well, just a couple of pens today. They were a 1.0 and a zero point 0.7 Stedler, which I think the 1.0 is good for panels because I felt my other panels were a bit too thin, and little that's a nice little fix I've done. So yeah. And another thing is I did the bottom text in brush pen. I didn't know if I was going to be really confident with it. And in fact, I don't think it's that great, but I think, I actually added a little effect pretty confidently with the letters, and I think it's okay. I can read it and it's legible. It's all good. And because I won't be inking everything like say the speech bubbles, you notice I don't put them in yet because I'll do those parts in Clip Studio. That's basically my plan for that. And overall, I think this page turned out pretty well, and I didn't force any like high expectations on my like inking ability and all that, which is pretty good. It's a good habit to not feel pressure like when you sit down to do it, and just like the 30 minutes, just like ink what you can and edit it later. If you're not happy with it, that's fine too. So pretty happy with it. But saying all that, I think I kind of missed opportunities to treat this more like, say, a manga style, like comic book, because I like the panels a lot more. They're they tend to be quite more effective at and often something interesting rather than these plain windows I draw. It's nice to spice things up a bit sometimes, and in some manga I see it's pretty interesting that some panels don't have like background details at all, and they have like that sparkly effect, you know, or they'll do all kinds of things, and that's a lot more interesting to me right now. Obviously, I don't want to go full like manga and adopt that style. I just I'm exploring, different approaches, and um, I guess it. I guess this page is one good example. Like I blew up like the character like just on the bottom of the page, and they're drawn like in a high definition, which is another kind of interesting side effect of drawing in black and white. You want to draw as much detail as you can. I have to hold back on that sometimes because a little too much is unnecessary. But at some point, I want to like do more cell shaded stuff because there are artists I like that handle like the mix, like the lighting with the flat colors, eh, very interestingly. But I'll talk about that in another like on another day. But yeah, that's how I would like to try to look at color, like more in a real world setting. but just in a cartoon style. I'll explain more about that down the line, I promise. I'd actually like to make a YouTube video that just talks about who my favorite artists are, like currently, and who gets me excited about wanting to make stuff. I just think that would be really cool, and I hope you guys do. And you know, as always, let me know in the comments what you think. But that's about it for now. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, and if you want to see me complete this challenge, hit subscribe. Also hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And once again, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers, and have a good day.